Pilot here, and welcome to the fifth and final episode of Frog-7. It's now the 10th of October, 1972, so it's now a day after the missions we flew previously. And we've switched from Operation Dominique to Operation Ram. And our objective for today is to strike the Damascus International Airbase. So it's actually a pretty large operation. We've got 16 Phantoms in the strike package. So we've got Dogfly, who are going to be doing suppression of enemy air defenses with cluster bombs. Where have these guys gone? So there's the rest of the strike package over there. Yeah, so Dog doing suppression of air defenses with cluster bombs. We've got Lion Cub, who will be targeting the highway that connects the airbase to the city. And then we've got Sarah, who are the ones just in front of us, and Margot, that's us. We're going to be striking the airbase itself. We've got how many? Got 5 750-pound bombs instead of the usual stack of 11 that we've been carrying this whole campaign. That's because I think the enemy air threat has been assessed to be much higher than it was previously. And that just goes hand in hand with attacking an airbase. So we're instead of the extra bombs, we're carrying 4 Sidewinders and 2 Sparrows. Otherwise, the plan is just to fly up the coast and cross into Lebanese territory, much the same as before, and then cross into Syrian territory over the mountains, attack the base, and then skedaddle off home. These guys have absolutely left me in the dust. I'm trying to catch up. While we're here, we'll fence in. Actually, I'll set up the jettison for the tanks. Whoops, that's the flaps. There we go. I'll also get my bomb set up. We weren't given a specific target. So I'm just gonna set myself up for dive toss. And got bombs. I'll set my delay for like 0.1. And quantity I'll set to continuous. Yeah, we weren't given a specific target. We were just told to strike runways and critical structures. So I'm hoping we get a little bit more information as we get closer to the target, but we'll find out the hard way as we try and settle up with these guys. And once we get closer to the target, I'll set up the stations for the bombs. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, looks like we're turning in. Let's try not to run at the back of them. I'm just going to go on trail with these guys while we're infiltrating. Be interesting to see how the AI handles the terrain in front of us. But the good news is I don't really have to navigate. I can just follow these guys. We're all going to the same place after all. How's fuel? Yeah, fuel tanks are still good. Right, through the mountains we go. These guys are absolutely hoofing it too. That's right, we've got plenty of fuel. Sierra 1 has been lost in action. What? Okay. What the fuck happened there? I'm just gonna keep going. He just exploded. Did they even have a mid-air? Probably should restart, but I'll just keep flying and see if the mission still works. That looks like 12 Phantoms in front of me. I mean, 11. I haven't got time to count. I'm just going to continue. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this mountain range over here is the border. You look a little lost there, mate. You are concerning me. Watch the terrain, mate. Damn. There we go.
Bandit! 3 o'clock low, 4 MiG 21,
Oh,
2 miles!
Shit, you are not kidding.
Solo 1 is tallied. Hammers jettison and engage right.
Jettisoning, right. Jettisoning bombs, jettisoning tanks.
Margo, roger.
Master armor on. Guns armed.
Lined up, dogs.
Switching the heaters.
Stay on mission.
Copy that. With you.
Travis, Margo picture.
Box 2. That's 1. Box 2. Splash 2. I lost track where the 4th one went. That's a Phantom. Phantom. Oh, I think someone got shot down. Phantom. There was 4. There was definitely 4. Phantom. I'm pretty confident that that 4th fireball we saw, that was a MiG-21, not a Phantom. But we are... I got no bombs now. Now what? I have a feeling that Sarah 1 is supposed to be telling me what to do now, but he is no longer with us. I mean, we can't go attack the airbase without any bombs, so we're gonna have to go home. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Let's navigate. I think it's at waypoint 15 before. Let's get out of here. I'm just gonna hug the low ground over here, make my way through the mountains, back out to sea, and then back home. I don't know where any of my flight are, but they can make their own way home. But yeah, it would have sucked to be those MiG-21 pilots just cruising along, very clearly just on a patrol, just judging by how slow and low they were going. And then all of a sudden you've got 16 F-4 Phantoms in front of you. They're just like, hang on, wait, what? MiG-21 is one of those modules that I keep meaning to buy, but I never get around to. I want to give it a shot, but there's not really any campaigns for it. So if it gets some more love in the campaign department, I might put my money down for it and give it a shot. Alright, we are feet wet. Alright, 4 miles until we can turn back. You know what, while we're here, let's fence out and de-arm all the stations. We can probably calm down a little bit. Next turn point is in. Alright, let's go home.
This is actually David Tower. We're experiencing some radio issues and are working on it, so you'll be with me till touchdown. Descend to 3,000 and expect straight in runway 27. Stay on frequency and call 5 mile final.
Copy that.
Margo copies all. Staying with you. Straight in runway 27. Maintain freak for 5 mile final.
Actually, a little bit lower than Angels 3. Oh, I should probably climb. Yeah, we had one of our friends join up on us on the flight back. I'm not entirely sure if who else made it. Got a lot of RWR warnings coming from that direction, so I think there's some Phantoms bringing up the rear. Oh, alright. Just slow down a bit. We want air to ground mode. We want 225 mils. We need to be in frickin'... Nope, nope. Speed. I'm gonna slow down a bit.
David Tower, Margot, 5 mile final.
Margot Tower, wind from 268 at 10 knots, clear to land, runway 27.
Alright, gears coming down. Flaps, sluts.
Clear to land, runway 27, Margot.
And once again, I've got all my friends coming to join me. Go shoot. Yeah, shut up, Jester. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to land softly in this thing. I feel like I'm about to smash into the runway if I start flaring too hard. But then I end up smashing into the runway anyway. That's, yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite got the feeling for it. It's just a very strange aircraft to land, because throttling up pitches you forward.
Switching ground, Margot.
Every other jet, it pitches you up. Okay, how do we get out of here? Let's go this way. Yeah, this'll do. That just goes there. I think this is the way to go. Alright, let's go find somewhere to park. Well, hey, none of my friends ran into me, which, you know, or crashed into the runway as far as I can tell. Which is a nice welcome change. Oh yeah, we need to cut away the drag chute. Alright, right, but here looks good. Why not? Screw. Alright, that is it for this mission. Now, I'm not sure if that's how things were meant to unfold. I think the flight lead having a mid-air on the way in kind of balked some of the radio transmissions, but I'm pretty sure we were meant to get ambushed by the MiG-21s, and we were meant to then RTB. So I'm gonna call that a success. And I'm pretty fucking happy that I managed to get 2 I would have had 3, but somebody else stole it from underneath me. So yeah, we did pretty well. Yeah, so that's it for this campaign. That was a lot of fun. Clearly some of the missions just needed a little bit more love and attention, like some safety triggers, just to make, stop things like that from happening. Like, as far as I can tell, that's not 100% how it was meant to unfold, but we still managed to complete it. But yeah, the campaign really found it interesting. I actually found it really interesting looking into the backstory, and not the backstory, I guess the history of the Yom-Kippur War. It's just one of those wars that I knew nothing about going into this, so I found it very interesting to read up on it. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring all the bells. And I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you around.